church in Katrinaholm. We'll see what other interesting buildings we can come across. So the Somalians down there, I did speak to them. They thought I was videoing them, but I wasn't videoing them. But to be fair, they do speak to you, alright. So you never know what these people are really like. They seem a bit noisy. Well, it's not much of a grand church, but we'll see what else is around. They're certainly very overpopulated here with Somalians. But they're everywhere. Oh well, I can't get in the church at this time. It's a bit windy as well. So there it is, Katrinaholm Church. Well, the last church wasn't really that great, was it? So we've come a little bit further out of town, not far. We're still in Katrinaholm, and we've come to a nice church, and we'll have a little look around. More of a traditional church with the old gravestones and whatnot. It's obviously been here for hundreds of years. It look like they've repainted this, done a bit of work on it. I suppose that's one of them little chapel things where you can put a body, is it, or something? I'm not sure. Might be completely wrong there. Oh look, there's some people sitting here. I don't know what they're doing. At least they're not Somalians. But in all these Nordic countries, churches are not the same sort of way designed or built as we do at home. They're not really with the old brick and stuff, but I suppose that's because we got taken over by the Romans, wasn't it? So we built stuff how the Romans wanted to build it, unless obviously they're their flint. Well, in Norfolk they're their flint churches, aren't they? What are really old, because we really only had flint to build with. I think that's when the Normans came over, they started shifting the big sandstone over, which was obviously made a little bit of a better job, I suppose. I assume that was the Romans, but here I don't think the Romans ever invaded or took over places like Sweden and the like. But we've got a big graveyard here in Gävle. Some really big gravestones up the back there. Good quality gravestones, because they're probably all chipped out of granite, because everything's granite here, as you'd know. We're in Sweden. And again, you see, not much of a church really. I mean, that looks much better when I drove past, and the wind. And when I looked on the internet, like I say, they're never really a traditional build like we have in the UK. But one of the best cathedrals I ever went to was in Roskilde. And obviously we got Norwich Cathedral as well. I'll have to do a video of that. It's been many years since I've been to Norwich Cathedral. But here we are, Katrinaholm Church. Don't know what sort of church that is. I'm sure that can be looked up on the internet. There is a picture of this exact building on the internet. Look, all that's been raked. That seems to be well looked after. I don't know if you can go inside. Copper doors. But it's not a huge building, and I wouldn't have thought it was very old. But obviously the gravestones date back quite a while, so no doubt the building does as well. There's the train. Maybe that's the living quarters to the priest behind the church there. But there we go. A little look at Katrinaholm, 2 churches there. And there's a big gravestone. Must be a family in there, look. Well, it seems like the first person was put in there in 1874, or were that when they were born in 1874 to 1912. Yeah, maybe that was 1912, the first person in there. It's an almighty gravestone. It's about 8 foot tall. I hope you like that little look round to churches. It's a pity we can't get inside. Thanks for watching.